Let's do my nighttime routine together. I was just thinking, I got out of the shower and I switch every year. I have a fall and winter skin routine, and then I have a spring and summer skin routine. Am I the only person that does this? Do you guys also do this? Because I was just sitting here on getting ready to do my face, right? So every day, it doesn't matter what, or I should just say, after I take a shower, wash my face. I have Sensei products that I use to take off my makeup and to wash my face with. And then I have twice a week, every Tuesday. Today's Tuesday and Thursday. I always use ordinary hydrolonic acid, which you're not supposed to do every day. So I'm sorry, it's glycolic acid, not hyaluronic acid. You know what I mean. This acid I use twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm going to do it now. But I'm curious, when you guys do your face routine, do you change it up? Do you only use the same products every single day? Because I have to tell you, when I lived in Florida, I never thought about this because I use the same thing. I used to use the Bobbi Brown year round. It didn't really matter because, I lived in Florida and you have the same gosh darn temperature year round. And I also always put it on my décolletage because, this is where you see all the stuff. And I love cleaning that really well after I take a shower. It doesn't matter how much you scrub, there's still gunk on there. So I love to clean it off. And then on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, I don't know if you guys do this, but it makes my facial toner, this witch hazel. Oh my God, I love this. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I put this after I get out of the shower. And then I put on my moisturizer. So this is what got me thinking about you guys, because I've shared this with you before in the summer before, that what I put on my face every day during spring and summer is that I use this aloe vera and I put this on my face first after I do either the acid or the witch hazel. Then I put this on top. And then afterwards, I have a video here somewhere, y'all have seen it, where I actually do I have a jojoba, like I have an entire proprietary blend that I put in my jojoba bottle where I have jojoba oil and castor oil and argan oil. And then I use like frankincense and chocolate and vanilla and ylang-ylang. And I have a video on there somewhere that I put this oil on my body, all over my body when I get out of the shower. This is like keeps everything hydrated and moisturized and shiny, and I love it. But in the winter, what I found is that this is not enough for my skin. So I actually use, I know there's so many things you can use, right? I use Nivea. Nivea is so good for me because even all of my Sensei products, okay, let me just show you because I have them all up there. See, I have all of my Sensei products up there and I use those. But in the winter time, it's not like hydrating enough and emollient enough. So I just use my Nivea. All of these crazy expensive products that I use, and I can tell you, I use about that much. I know it's a lot, but I like it. And look at my skin. I mean, I'm 56. Other than genetics, I make sure that I'm super hydrated, that I eat really well, but I also take very good care of my skin. So I use about that much, put it in my hands. And everything here on Feminine Spaces is about us as women really attaining and gaining and improving our relationship wisdom and our self-mastery and our conscious living, always through a feminine lens, because we love that, a feminine lens, right? So this is all about self-mastery. So I've learned this about my skin living here in Sweden. So I just rub it in my hands to make it like this, and then I just like pat it on my face and my neck, and I move my necklaces and I put it all on my décolletage really well. My shoulders, the back of my neck, because you want everything to look seamless and cohesive, right? And this is how we do it. And then I just rub it in really well. Rub it in. Put it on my eyes and everything. And my pores are really nice and tight. And I even put it on my ears to make sure everything stays nice and pretty. And the rest of it, I just put it on my hands and my wrists because, that's really where you get to see aging is always in your hands and your wrist. I'm going to grab a little more because, I'm that person. So I'm just curious in the middle of my sharing my nighttime routine, which you see is very simple. I don't think things should be very complicated, really. It's, I use Sensei to remove my makeup. When I'm traveling, I use baby oil because that's so much easier. When I'm home, I use Sensei to remove my makeup, and I use the soap to wash my face. And then when I get out of the shower in the spring and summer, just to recap, I use this 96% aloe vera. I love it so much. It makes my skin really hydrated. I wait like 2 or 3 minutes for my body to absorb it in because not only do I put it on my face, I put it on my whole body. And then I use, I have a video here somewhere about that I make my own proprietary blend that has jojoba oil and castor oil and argan oil. And then I use the apothecary aroma things, the little oils, the essential oils, which has frankincense and it has vanilla and it has chocolate and it has ylang-ylang and it has like 4 other things that I told you about somewhere here on the video. So I use that when I get out of the shower, right? And then when it's fall and winter, I still use it when I get out of the shower, but I put Nivea on my face, on my hands, on my elbows, on my knees, on my décolletage. And this is what I've been doing. I've been living in Sweden now for 14 years. And I have to tell you, my skin, look at it. It's amazing. The pores are tight. Everything's really hydrated. And also know that, our hygiene, our skin routines and everything, this is the outside. You still have to eat right and hydrate and exercise and take care of yourself. And, self-care is not just going out and getting massages and stuff. It's also meditation. It's also solving your problems when they're present in your life. It's also about solving things and nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself. And yes, but I digress. Today we're talking about nighttime routine. And that is my nighttime routine. I trust that you love and you enjoy the share that you and I, that we have together, us and our community, and sharing these very simple, beautiful ways to be able to take care of our skin. And this is my personal nighttime routine. When you use it, tell me how you enjoyed it. Pussly puss.